Testimony continues in just a few hours in the trial for a former Lonoke County Sheriff's deputy.
What we expect to happen in court today.
Another gorgeous day on tap for the entire state of Arkansas. We're looking at a lot of sunshine with temperatures comfortably in the upper 70s. There are changes on the way. Storms move in tonight. We'll track those together coming right up.
We've been locked up a long time. We're ready to get out and party.
After 2 years without it, a hot springs tradition is back. It's the world's shortest St. Patrick's Day parade. And if you're going to come out, this is what you can expect. People dazzled in the green, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
You know, Scott, one of our very first Eat It Up episodes we did was right here at Nexus in downtown Little Rock a few years ago. But I got to tell you, a lot has changed. I mean, I don't remember this being here.
This is a cinnamon roll with my name on it.
That's not true, but let me tell you, we've got so much to show you here with Nona Bakes being housed right inside Nexus. Stay with us.
And now, Wake Up Central on THV 11, featuring Amanda Yeager, meteorologist Scott Covert, and Hayden Balgavy.
Oh, welcome to Wake Up Central, everybody. We are joined by a very large leprechaun on this Thursday, March 17th.
Well, happy St. Patrick's Day to us and everybody down in Hot Springs. Of course, we were talking about the St. Patrick's Day shortest parade down in Hot Springs. We're going to get to Michaela and Johnson in just a little bit. But Scott, I just need to know, is it going to rain on their parade down there in Hot Springs?
It is not going to rain on their parade. In fact, the forecast for today, a true pot of gold. 48 right now in Little Rock. It's 51 in Pine Bluff. 52 there in the Spa City. Our forecast for today takes us all the way to 78. How about that? It's going to feel fantastic this afternoon. We'll have partly sunny skies. It's going to be breezy at times. Winds out of the southeast 10 to 15 miles per hour this afternoon. Now tonight, storms do move in. In fact, there's going to be a decent amount of lightning and thunder that might wake you up overnight. There's a low end severe weather risk. We'll take a look at that coming up. Tomorrow's going to be a little bit cooler, unfortunately, but by this weekend, things are going to turn around quickly. We're talking about a lot of sunshine, really comfortable weather to get outside and enjoy. We'll break it all down coming right up.
6:32 and testimony continues in just a few hours in the trial for a former Lonoke County Sheriff's deputy. Michael Davis is accused of shooting and killing 17-year-old Hunter Britton during a traffic stop last June. His defense team will continue to present their case to the jury. Meanwhile, the prosecution has rested. Yesterday, the jury was shown an hour-long interview Michael Davis did with investigators 5 days after the shooting happened. Davis claimed once he pulled Britton over, he yelled at Britton, "Show me your hands." Davis says Britton wasn't listening or acknowledging him and had both his hands in the bed of his truck. Davis said he thought Britton was going to kill him, and that's why he fired his gun. To see a full timeline of the case from the beginning with details of every trial day, head to THV11.com.
Civil rights attorney Ben Crump is in Little Rock representing Terrence Caffey's family after his December death in police custody. Lawyers joined the family yesterday demanding evidence be released. It has been 3 months since the Pulaski County Sheriff's Office showed the family video of the incident at the movie tavern. The family claims it shows the deputies used excessive force when responding to a call that ended in Caffey's death. Back in December, the Sheriff's Office told us employees called for help from an off-duty deputy who was working when Caffey allegedly began fighting them. The family says they haven't been given any updates in Caffey's case yet, but they did get an update from the state crime lab.
We have the autopsy report and we have the death certificate. And those two papers that were prepared not by people hired by lawyers for the Caffey family, but by individuals who work for the state.
Now, lawyers say the report called Caffey's death a homicide. The prosecutor's office tells us there's no timeline on when they'll release videos or other files. Again, we have requested all of those files and video from all organizations involved.
In an ongoing effort to address crime in the capital city, Little Rock's chief of police says fighting crime starts with locking your car. In the month of February alone, Chief Humphrey says 20 guns were stolen from the River Market. In many cases, law enforcement says the weapons go on to be used in crime. Gun owners have a responsibility to securely store firearms, which means storing them locked, unloaded, and separate from ammunition.
This morning, we are taking a closer look at how the recent price hike at the pump is impacting Arkansas farmers. From the goods they produce to fertilizer they use, farmers are feeling the pain at the pump. Now, in the agriculture industry, gasoline prices also impacts fertilizer as well as fueling equipment. Many fertilizers have a petroleum base, and with the current price of gas, that price is high as well. We spoke with the Vice President of U of A's Agriculture Extension Office. He gives us an idea of how much fertilizer prices have soared across the region.
Example, in 2008, urea prices was $200 a ton, and this year the spot market went over $1,000 a ton. And that's down to $700 or $800 a ton. So this is a huge increase.
Farmers are paying almost double to fill up their tank equipment because it requires diesel fuel, which already has a higher price than unleaded. Much of the cause stems from the Ukraine-Russia conflict, with both countries being top producers for oil, wheat, and other produce. Now, other produce will be seeing a price jump in the near future.
Well, new this morning, the official start of spring is on Sunday, and with the change in seasons, unfortunately comes allergies. And bad news, Arkansans, allergy forecasts are projecting us to be in the high category for pollen counts. The top pollen producers in the state include trees, grass, and ragweed. And if you're looking for ways to take preventative measures, health experts suggest taking over-the-counter medication, and it's best to do that in the morning because that's when pollen counts are the highest. Allergists say they are already busy with patients.
This time of year, what we're dealing with is tree pollen. That's what's happening right now, and that's what's keeping my clinic super busy.
Doctors also want you to be on the lookout for bugs that come with the warm weather, so make sure that you protect yourself by putting on that bug spray.
Last year, when the bridge connecting Memphis to Arkansas cracked, officials took a closer look at how crossings like it are inspected to stay safe.
And this year, engineers took a closer look at the Big Dam Bridge in Little Rock, and they took Wake Up Central's Sarah Herbakowitz with them to see how it's done.
By foot or by bike, hundreds of Arkansans cross the Big Dam Bridge every day, but few have ever looked under it.
So this week is the routine inspection for Big Dam Bridge.
Every 2 years, engineers from U.S. Army Corps come back to look above and below the dam bridge. Today, they took us with them.
We want to come out and make sure that we don't have any issues that pose a risk to the structure or the public.
Checking every bolt inch by inch across the half-mile bridge.
So specifically with the girder. So with this type of system, we want to be arm's length. And we want to take a look and make sure that there's no cracks, no excessive corrosion.
Even as the crane hangs over 50 feet in the air. Do you ever get nervous at all in the bucket ever?
First drop is a doozy, so after you get through that, then it's good to go.
The unsung heroes of your morning walk, working to connect safety to the public.
So I take pride in what I do. I enjoy what I do, but for the most part, we're out here to make sure these structures are safe for the public to be able to enjoy and come out on days like this.
So next time you take a walk on the Big Dam Bridge, you can think a little bit more about the bigger picture and who's keeping you safe underfoot. Reporting in Little Rock, Sarah Herbakowitz for Wake Up Central.
Well, today, of course, is all about the luck of the Irish, and one of those is the world's shortest St. Patrick's Day parade in Hot Springs.
Gotta say, pretty excited about this one. Wake Up Central's Michaelan Johnson is there now. Michaelan, what kind of festivities can we expect down there in the Spa City?
Hey there, guys. Well, it's going to be packed with a lot of fun. We're actually standing right here where all of the guests, all of the fans are going to be of the world's shortest St. Patrick's Day parade. I'm here with the world's tallest
Happy to be here.
leprechaun.
Good morning, y'all.
All right, so tell us a little bit about what makes this the shortest St. Patrick's Day parade.
This is the shortest operating street in America. We're in a Guinness Book of World Records on this. This is the shortest street. That's where we got the idea to build this thing. Came out of those windows right there. Group of people getting together, having a cocktail, and says, "We got this. What are we going to do with it?" And it all came about. You know, it's awesome. I mean, there's a lot of planning that goes behind the scenes that people don't realize. You got to set everything up. You got to get with the agents to get your people in here. Who are we going to have this year? Like, of course, this year we got Trejo and Cheech, and we got the coach from the Razorbacks, y'all. We did good on this, and everything else that goes into it. The T-shirts, the food. We've got to set up all the people that have all their stuff. There'll be all food down this street. I mean, getting that stage behind us here. That stage tonight where the band will be playing, we'll have Foghat here. It's all a lot of work. There is so much that goes into this thing. It's unbelievable. But that's the magic. You put it all together, and that's why after 2 years, we are so excited to be back here doing it. And it's going to be mayhem. That's the way I describe it, because people have been calling, the rooms are full, the town's ready to go, and it's free. That's the best part, and it's right here, because so much has gone into planning this year. After 2 years without it, we're ready. We're full-blown ready. Let's get this thing happening.
Absolutely.
I'm ready to do it. I'm ready to do it. We got more leprechauns. We got more people. We got more floats. We just got it. This is Hot Springs. We got it. I mean, we're going to make it happen. Right here, right now, today, you got to show up. But get here early, because right where we're standing, this will be wall-to-wall people today by 2:30, 2:45. And nothing starts till 5. That's when it kicks off. That's when we'll start measuring the street. The cheerleaders will be here, and then it's rock and roll and crazy. And as I said earlier, mayhem from there. That's where it goes.
Absolutely, yes. And so, like you said, this is the shortest parade, but it's going to be packed with people. Tell me what it usually looks like. And I know that you're excited to be back. I know everyone else is excited to be back. So what are we expecting it to look like for sure?
It's going to look, you're going to see green, green, green. You're going to see lots of people when they're coming down through here. There'll be people hanging out those windows up there. Up here. They'll be all dressed in green coming down through here. There'll be music playing. There will be people dancing. There'll be kids running around, people in costume. You think I look crazy dressed like this? I'm mild to what you're going to see in this town this afternoon.
Absolutely.
It's crazy, but you know, and as the day goes on and everybody gets happy and they have a couple more beers, everybody gets happier and they're ready. When the music starts, it all starts.
Absolutely.
So tonight when I go out to introduce the band, my job out here will be done. But the job for everybody else is to finish having a great day in Hot Springs, Arkansas.
Absolutely. Well, you heard it here. It's going to be a lot of fun today. I'll go ahead and send it back to y'all in the studio.
Parade may be short. Sounds like the fun's going to be lasting all day long. Thank you so much, Michaela. We appreciate it.
Man, I need that guy's energy every morning, Scott.
I know.
Covert.
What do you got to do to get to his level?
I need a cup of coffee. Hey, how about your St. Patrick's Day forecast? 7 a.m. we're going to be at 50 degrees. By noon, 20 degrees warmer. That trend continues, taking us all the way to 78 degrees this afternoon. It's really going to be a gorgeous day. Unfortunately, showers and storms move in overnight tonight. We'll take a look at that and your weekend forecast coming right up.
And still to come on Wake Up Central, from a customer to partner in the business. On Eat It Up, find out how one woman's dream of opening a bakery happened in a totally unexpected way when Wake Up Central returns here in 2 minutes.